money, my money, my money. I'm fully focused, man. Focused, man. Focused, man. I'm fully focused, man. Focused, man. Fully focused, man. Focused, man.
What up, world? It's your boy, the Kid, and welcome to the Fully Focused Podcast. I feel like my mic's loud. Is my mic loud?
No, your mic is perfect.
All right, that's all I need to hear. Because I'm not going to get lower than this. This is my jumping off point right here.
Yeah,
it's
it's
only
perfect.
getting louder. All
It's
right?
perfect.
All right. Word.
I'm gonna just take these off. Excuse me.
Yeah. Real quick, let's get a sound off with the boys, and we get a girl in the building today. Apex, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Swagg Strong, is you with me?
Yeah, what up? I'm here.
Liz, is you with me? I thought it was. Oh, I'm sorry. He thought it was Kiaraliz.
Yeah, I did.
He was being racist because you're.
Really?
You
This whole time.
got a little cream in
Wow.
your coffee, so he's like, all right,
man.
I think it's a
Come on, man.
Liz. And I said Liz, and I was right. And I was
It's-
surprised. I thought he was right.
It's
to be
an
honest.
honest mistake.
That's fair
It's an
enough, that's fair
honest
I get that a
mistake.
lot. I don't know why. I don't know how you get Liz out of Liz.
Kiaraliz. If you say it like these. It rhymes and everything. How you doing?
Oh, good. How are
Sorry
you?
if I offended you 30
No,
seconds
no,
into
not
the
at
show. But that's what we do around here. No, just playing. Awesome. I'm happy to have you on. You're one of few guests that we have on that I don't know ahead of time. So it's always fun to me to get to know a new artist, see what you got going on. And I see you got an album out now. We're going to push that.
Yeah.
You also got this anti-bullying campaign.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm very excited to get into all of that. We're going to do that in about 5-10 minutes. I just want to know how your weekend was, though, or your whole week.
My weekend was good.
You do the
Was
Super
that-
Bowl at all?
That halftime show?
Oh.
Amazing.
Shakira.
Amazing.
Hell yeah, that shit
Like,
was fire.
Yeah.
J-Lo,
Who you think shook?
Shakira.
Who you think shook it better?
No, we're not doing that.
Come
We
on,
Nope.
we got it.
Nah, we
We're
women.
doing it.
We women. We stick together. They were both good.
All right,
Okay,
so
okay,
men,
okay.
let's vote.
No,
got-
we're
I
not
got
doing that.
Shakira.
We're not doing that.
Who you got, Swag?
Shakira.
All right, that's two.
I like
one. You got J-Lo?
Yeah.
I'm not mad
They
at
were
you.
I
both
for
think-
J-Lo,
good.
but-
You
Listen,
guys are-
if J-Lo...
This is why women go against each other because it's men like y'all.
But listen, it was the Super Bowl. It was the Super Bowl, so there had to be some sort of competition going on.
No, it wasn't a competition. It was two Latin women getting
They
together
killed it.
and representing.
They did. They killed it. They did
If
it
she
great.
didn't have that bodysuit, Shakira would have lost. Okay, just saying.
You say she
Wow.
cheated? She had like,
She had to
like
lift
No, she took it
She had
easy
to-
on Shakira. She was like, I'm going to let Shakira
she didn't
decide.
take it easy. She climbed up a pole. How is that take?
That
that's not
is
taking
skill.
it
She's
easy.
50.
I'm not mad
took
at her
it
for climbing
easy
up a pole, but
because
she
she
did not
did-
take it easy.
She
She
is
took it
50
easy
though.
because she wore a bodysuit.
Yeah. I hear you.
She could have went to the left. This is J-Lo we talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying J-Lo got that Geico insurance. though. She got the $1 million policy.
She has a policy.
Each one's half a mil.
No, they're both phenomenal
They were awesome.
performers.
They're
yeah.
great performers.
Definitely.
I heard a little banter or people kind of, oh, they were lip syncing. What's that all about? Two things. One, neither of these ladies have ever been. Their performance has never been about their voice. It's always been about the dance moves for the most part.
Yeah.
They have ballads and stuff like that,
I
but
agree.
the songs they did and what they did that night, it was for entertainment value, not to hear what their voices were. Two, things like award shows and especially the Super Bowl, the highest watched live television show every single year.
Yep.
They're telling you, the producers are telling you, oh, you're giving us a backtrack to play so we can make sure that we know what you're saying ahead of time. And if we need to cut your mic at certain points, we'll do that. So I think it was a combination of them doing more dance stuff and not it being anything about their voice. It's more of the entertainment value of it, and the fact that the producers definitely had told them ahead of time, hey, you don't have to lip sync, but you're gonna have the track playing in the background.
Yeah.
You know?
Please, you know how many artists already have the song playing? The whole song plays in the background.
Yeah.
So it's like
But
that's
do-
what it was.
they
have
always.
to.
Do people understand how hard it is to dance
and sing.
on stage?
Absolutely.
That takes incredibleness.
It was hard for me to walk up these stairs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It wasn't even like that.
exactly.
And he wasn't even
It's
whistling
so
while he was
hard.
doing it.
Even when I perform, I get out of breath sometimes. You know,
Facts.
it takes a lot.
It
does.
absolutely
You
does.
definitely
It
have to
does.
be dedicated.
And there are points in the
sure.
time when I see that performers perform, they always have that moment where they want to say it. And there's moments where they want to dance or they want to
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
So the mic will be this far away and you might not even hear them.
And they're still
Exactly.
singing.
So that's
very
why
true.
they have the background
Yeah.
music, you know, because they have mics like this, it's
Exactly.
direct mic, and if you talk like this, you don't
You're not
really-
hearing.
Exactly.
You don't hear
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
I actually heard more backlash about the sexiness of
Oh,
their
of course.
routine.
Of course.
Look
All
at-
the,
And I'm
all
like-
the Beckys
I'm like,
of the world were pissed the
This
hell off.
year, you want to talk about how it was too sexy, too provocative. But what about last year when Maroon 5 was out there half naked and the women were just like
Loved it.
grabbing on his chest?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what's the difference here?
Exactly.
There's no difference. The only difference is that these are two women and he's a guy, and that's fucked up.
It's
That's
sexism. It really
it is. It is, and
Yeah.
that's
It's
horrible
just
that
picking-
our
yeah.
that our society is still
I
there.
saw a
You know what I'm
meme that
saying?
was put up, and it showed Celine Dion and like a whole bunch of other performers back in the Super Bowl, and it's like,
Yeah, all of the performers have done something sexy.
Yeah.
I don't know
Janet
what the
Jackson
problem
showed her
is.
titty.
Exactly. I
There
didn't
was
want
a
to. I didn't
titty.
want to.
Well,
be the
that's
one to
why
say
they
it, but
that's why they have a 7-second delay
Yeah.
for stuff like that
Exactly.
now. But I mean, you can't knock them for going up there and showing
I think
them.
they
You
showed
know what I'm
up.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
I
them.
can't.
That's what they
I
do.
couldn't be any more prouder. They
And,
just did their thing.
and the idiots that are bashing them for being being too sexy didn't realize there were undertones in the dances and everything on the stage for like anti-sex slaves and children trafficking and stuff like
Yep.
that.
They
Like,
didn't understand
there
the
were kids
message.
in cages on the stage and being
Exactly.
released and stuff. And they
Or
were
the part that J-Lo had her daughter sing. She was singing about. Oh my God! I just froze. Why do I always
do
do
remember her daughter getting up there and singing. I don't remember what it was because I was.
She was
very
singing
drunk.
"Born in the USA," which
Okay.
was representing Puerto Ricans that are also Americans.
Right.
That a lot of people don't know that.
Well, that's
Right.
why she
A lot of
came
people are
out.
ignorant
That's
to
why
that
she
fact.
came out with that nice big old fur that had the
Yeah.
Puerto Rican flag in the inside.
The
of
chinchilla
America.
joint or
Yo,
whatever it was.
that
was
shit
dope.
was tight.
It was dope.
That was
that
tight.
was dope.
Yeah, that was the message she was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And to sing out loud, which means, the younger women to use their voices.
Yeah.
Because we need to get to that point. Just a few years ago, women weren't even allowed to vote.
Mm-hmm.
So just to even do the Super Bowl, it's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing to see things like that happening.
Oh yeah.
definitely.
It was great. Yeah. Despite whatever everyone who was mad about it and what they were mad about, it was a great fucking performance.
I agree.
And it will eventually go down with the greater best performances with the princes and stuff like that.
It's definitely top
Houston.
2 for me right now.
Yeah. What was number 1? Is it Prince?
Michael.
Michael?
Michael.
All right.
He killed that.
Yeah, he did.
Michael did a
I
good.
forgot, but Prince
But right now,
Prince literally made it rain.
yeah.
I think I got
I
it.
don't. You know what?
He
I
literally
honestly
made it
think
rain.
I didn't watch that performance.
Oh.
That's
you gotta-
probably why I gotta watch
That
it.
might even bump Michael down a notch.
Yeah.
I
for
think
you.
I'm gonna go.
Right now, though, that is my favorite.
That's fair.
Michael
She's
is
probably
the
one.
Michael. It's got to go. Michael, Prince, Bruno,
Bruno was
Mars.
really
That
good.
was
Yeah.
really good, like
That was a
5
good
Bruno's
years
in my
ago.
top 3.
Or-
and
Definitely.
then maybe another one. But those top 4 right there. They was definitely
For right
top
now,
4.
J-Lo and Shakira,
That's it.
probably my number 1 right now.
All right, I'm not mad at that. Word. And how about the game? Did you watch the game? Are you a fan of that? Or are you just strictly there for the commercials and halftime
Mostly
show?
I watch it for the halftime show, but I am a fan, and of course, I always root for the Patriots. But unfortunately, we can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
So we were not there this year, but yeah, I did watch the game. It was very interesting to see
someone other than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
We've been so fucking.
You know what I
spoiled
did say?
as
I
a
was
city.
like, no, the other team, Brady's the only one that can come back in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Once they took the ball, I was like, oh my God, they're not coming back from
I
that.
needed that's what she said button.
Yeah, that would have been really good in that situation there. Yeah. No, Tom's the best. Hopefully we can get him back 1 or 2 more years.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you have a favorite sport?
Basketball?
Basketball.
Yeah.
Nice.
Celtics fan? Or you
Yeah.
just like to play?
No, I like.
Oh,
Well,
what's-
yeah, I used to play actually,
What's
but
your
even though I'm
NBA
small.
team? Because we're gonna have to kick you out depending on what you say.
No, I don't really have a favorite.
Alright, that's
Obviously, I would go for the Celtics.
Alright.
I definitely support New England to the fullest,
Oh yeah.
but I don't really have a favorite.
Oh, my Celtics won last night. Shout out to them. Beat Orlando 116 to 100.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and something we haven't done in a couple weeks while we're on sports. Not too much a joke, but
Alright,
okay.
well,
Wrong
Sorry.
button. Wrong button. Sorry.
But what's it called? The Knights, Southie High Knights.
Yes.
They beat. Remember the game that was on TV? Was the Cohasset, right?
Yes.
They beat Cohasset by 40 points last night.
That is
Damn.
crazy
Yeah.
because
'Cause
that
they-
classic game.
That was such a good game. We were
No, the first one
Uh-huh.
wasn't that great of a game.
Oh, the very first game.
The first time we
Yeah.
played Cohasset, it wasn't a great game. Nobody could hit a shot.
Oh, that was that game.
You
You're
know,
right.
it was national televised. My little brother was like the guy
Yeah.
that they were showing on the
And
TV,
he couldn't make
and
it.
he completely shit the bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's rough.
So
That's
for
good.
them to beat that same squad by 40,
Yeah. I think it
That
was,
was a
Man.
statement.
77 to 34, something like that. So a little over like.
shout out to
42.
my little brother.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
I didn't watch
Um,
that game.
Oh, that was Southie High, South Boston High School. My little
Oh,
brother.
okay.
It's high
these
school.
guys
Nice.
are alumni of South Boston, Southie High,
Yeah,
and I
so-
never went there, but my little brother is the starting quarterback. Nope, same thing. Point guard right now.
Point guard, yeah, that's what I was.
Word, hell yeah.
I had mad
'Cause you're short.
hops.
Yeah. Oh, where you got Matt Hops?
Oh.
I had mad hops.
Oh.
Keyword
I'm
had.
a little rusty now.
Keyword had.
Oh, and, good luck to the Knights tomorrow night for senior night.
Oh, we'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, we. Oh, yes, we will. I keep forgetting, but shh, don't
We'll
tell
be
Kyle.
Too
He
late.
doesn't watch this shit.
We'll
Not
be
kidding.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna know now.
He might. It's my little brother. He might watch. But we were gonna. I told him we couldn't make it because I didn't think we could. Because tomorrow night at Sammy's Patio, starting at 9 o'clock, we get the Fully Focused Podcast Mixer Networking event. But before that, we're gonna hit that Southie High senior night.
Oh, this is laid back. music
Hell
right
yeah.
here.
On that
Just
note,
cruising.
hell yeah. On that note, let's play a little bit of music. We're gonna come back with Kiaraliz and talk everything. We got albums. We got videos.
And write down how many times the kid says the name wrong.
I'm every time.
We'll be right back.
Fully Focused.
Just like the older man. Might as well go and drop it. Love, please help me, I give you praise. Today I get away from this phase. My back against the water is no holding me. Forget what they say, there's no controlling me. God, I'm feeling stressed just like the older man. I need a big blunt full of smoke. I've been blown for days. Might as well go and drop the grenade. Lord, please help me, I give you praise. Can't wait to see the day I get away from this phase. It's crazy. Feel like I'm in a state where the sun don't shine. Can't walk in a place where there ain't no crime. It's all in my mind, it's always a sign. God is testing me, how hard am I trying? I'm steady, ready, put it all on the line. Now we never struggle, part of the stress just like the older man. Might as well go and drop it. Lord, please help me, I give you praise. Today I get away from this phase. My back against the water is no hope in me. Forget what they say, there's no controlling me. God, I'm feeling stressed just like the older man. I need a big blunt full of smoke. I've been blown for days. Might as well go and drop the grenade. Lord, please help me, I give you praise. Can't wait to see the day I get away from this phase. It's crazy. Feel like I'm in a state where the sun don't shine. Can't walk in a place where there ain't no crime. It's all in my mind, there's always a sign. God is testing me, how hard am I trying? I'm steady, ready, put it all on the line. Now we never struggle, part of the grind. I done been a part of all of the hype. A lot of steps back, my heart wasn't right, but it be like that. Guarantee I be right back. Pedal to the metal, skirt with a green light at. Step in the way and get whacked. I'd like to say that I'm back. Needed minutes to relax. Rushing, running full attack. Like a raging bull, my zodiac. Whoa. Flow when I drop it, it's always in pocket. If we being honest, you know that I got it. Yeah. I'm always gonna pop like tonic. Yeah. Rate too high, no chronic. Yeah. Do it for the love, I promise. And them coins gon' come, I'm Sonic. I said do it for the love, I promise. And them coins gon' come, I'm Sonic.
Back against the wall, there is no holding me. Forget what they say, there's no controlling me. Got 'em feeling stressed just like the older man. I need a big blunt full of smoke. I've been blown for days. Might as well go and drop the grenade. Lord, please help me, I give you praise. Can't wait to see the day I get away from this phase. It's crazy.
Something unknown, something unforeseen, something unspeakable, from beyond the dead, from beneath the living, from the depths of hell. Everything they touch will go.
Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave. I'm at the grave, I regenerate. I'm in the beat, me like Leatherface. I'm gonna make it, won't hesitate. By any means, just like Kevin Gates. They call police to investigate. Cover that scene in that yellow tape. Smoking that green, I don't ventilate. Yo, bitch always scream when I penetrate. Turning your bitch to my main, make it decorate. Changing the game, yeah, I renovate. Spitting the flames, yeah, I desecrate. Bitch, I'm so sick in the brain, need to medicate. Yeah, I'm insane, so there's no need to speculate. You can't fall with that heavyweight. Trying your legs will break, when did I celebrate? They cannot stomach the boys that they bellyache. I see the jealous say, look at that envy, make game it a few, now they getting blazed. Break all the rules like I never played. Feeling like Tupac need better days. Yeah, I fit the room from the mega base. And the producer is Lexi Banks. Hop in the booth and I levitate. Shout out the true resurrected man. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave. Climb out the grave, I reanimate. Feeling like Jason at Crystal Lake. You bitches that fake, you just simulate. I'll be writing these bars till my fingers ache. Hit you with silverware, hit you with dinner plates, hit you with everything, even the kitchen sink. Bitch, I obliterate, kill rappers in the way, making them run at the bars like a prison break. Bitch, I just climbed up the casket, walking through hell with the fire and ashes. Feel like they blocking me, I'm on the blacklist, but they ain't stopping me. I got the passion, using my mind and I'm changing things. Feel like 11 on Stranger Things. Telekinetic, my brain gon' sing, using the force for all of the pain it brings. Smoke wax and hell vapors, take nails to the face like Hellraiser. Hungry for cash, I need real paper. Don't ever be rude to your mail makers, cause one day you old need a caretakers. You a fraud like hackers that steal data. When you whack on the check, I can't save you. Like selling drugs to a knock, that's a deal breaker. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Thought I was dying away. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Dracula, I got the fangs. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave. Zombified, I let it brain. Bitch at the climb to the grave, crave.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm that chick, I'm that chick. You can have that bitch, you can have that bitch, cause she ain't shit, cause she ain't shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm that chick, I'm that chick. You can have that bitch, you can have that bitch, cause she ain't shit. Tryna replace me, that's a no. Nigga, I'm the best and I can't be cloned. Thinking I'm a mess, still playing from the dome, and the queen never shares, yep, that's my throne. Any bitches call me Al Capone, and I make the bed rock like I'm a Flintstone. I'm the shit, you the joke of the week. When you see me, ho, don't you speak. I'm a monster, bitch, I'm a savage. You hoes just wanna be me. I don't mean to brag, but I have to boast. Maybe I should try to make the most out of the situation. They always test my patience. She probably IG famous, pretty faces, always brainless. This shit, yo, girl, so basic. Couldn't be me on my worst day. Think about the time you were on my line. What a waste of time. Could've been did me. Could've been did this. Could've been did that. Could've been did me. I said, what a waste of time, but I'm on my grind. Still stunned on your whole life. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm that chick. I'm that chick. You can have that bitch. You can have that bitch. Cause she ain't shit. Cause she ain't shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm that chick. I'm that chick. You can have that bitch. You can have that bitch. Cause she ain't shit. I try to tell them Geeky don't play, but just need to upgrade and I ain't throwing no shade. Y'all need to understand I'm the one, the greatest. I'm sick and tired of lames and I'm running out of patience. Look around these ain't shit niggas. Try to sell a girl a dream, but they can't be winners. They say if you're a gem, then you need to understand you were made for a king. Give a diamond to a bum, watch a planet for a crack rock. This type of chick on a prime and I can't stop. Don't watch me, listen television hoe. Let me run it back one time so you get it though. Don't watch me, listen television hoe. Live your life, stop worrying about mine. Cause no matter what you do, can't steal my shine. Yo, you so mad cause you ain't me. Why they always try to copy paste me? I say you so mad cause you ain't me. Why they always try to copy paste me? You so mad cause you ain't me. Why they always try to copy paste me? Said you so mad cause you ain't me. Why they always try to copy paste me? I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm that chick. I'm that chick. You can have that bitch. You can have that bitch. Cause she ain't shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm that chick. I'm that chick. You can have that bitch. You can have that bitch. Cause she ain't shit. Cause she ain't shit. Yup.
What up? Here I am. What up, world? Your boy, the kid. Welcome back to the Fully Focused Podcast. And we back. We got Kiaraliz with us, and I said it right that time.
You did say it right. You did say it right.
I was so immediately proud of myself.
Better than me.
10 points. 10 points.
All right, we're at 10 points. Oh, yeah. So we just heard right there was Have That, right?
Yes.
You can have that shit. That's on the album, yeah?
That is on the album.
Word, I like that. Tell me about that. How'd that one come about?
Clearly, I was feeling some type of way.
All right, yeah.
When I wrote that song.
Someone like tipped you on some money or something? Yeah, that's how even.
Nah. It wasn't like that. Well, you know, guys try to play some games, so, you know, I had to come through with the bars. Show them what's up.
Okay.
That's what it was.
All right, girl power.
Hey.
So tell me about the album. What's it called? It's out already, yeah?
Yeah, the album is called Stars Have Scars.
Stars Have Scars. Awesome.
I named it that. It's a very deep meaning. It's because the album literally mirrors my life in the past 6 years.
Okay.
So it's like where I was then and where I am now. Because I've grown as a person, as an artist. And that's pretty much what the album is about. It has a little bit of everything. It has the feels. It's very deep. Then it gets into like fun songs, party songs, which is my state of mind now, which is like, you know, having fun or whatever. But I did go through some things that were very painful and made me grow as a person. And that's why I put scars in it, because, you know, you grow. And
that's where a lot of the best music comes from, of course, is, you know, going through some shit. It sucks that artists have to go through some shit to give you their most amazing work.
Unfortunately, they're the best songs.
Yeah, it does. Heartbreak does bring out the best songs. I definitely can agree with that one.
Do you have one that stands out there on the album, kind of that is the saddest, maybe?
Yes, it's called Karma.
Karma. What's that about? I mean, it sounds a bit self-explanatory, but don't judge a book by its cover unless this book is it's karma.
That one is very deep. You know what? It's crazy. When I wrote that song and I recorded it, as soon as I was done recording, I was like shaking because it just came from my soul. And I wrote it, I recorded it, and I did not listen to it until I performed it in my listening party.
Damn.
That's how deep it is to me. It was to me.
But I mean, that's crazy so you recorded it, and since then, until the next time you performed it was the next time you
I heard it.
That's insane.
Yeah, wow. I couldn't listen to it after I did it.
You're also very confident in your in how much you knew the song, yeah?
Yeah.
I see that. That's good that you're able to do that. I know a lot of artists are able to do that, like kind of just write a song and then immediately perform it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like kind of the next closest thing to freestyling.
Well, you know, I have been doing it in a very long time. I've always wanted to do music ever since I can speak or walk.
And when did you actually start?
When I actually started, well, My
Like,
mom tells me that
serious,
I used to
like
sing
when
around
we-
the house all the time when I was like 3, but when I really took it serious, I was probably like 8,
Wow.
and I didn't
As a singer?
as a singer. Yeah.
And then let's go there first, actually. 8, we'll call it. Were you singing in choirs or?
Yeah, I would
was it
sing
girls'
in
club or anything like
choirs. I would
that?
perform locally.
Mhm,
You know, for
okay.
like I've done the PR Fest my entire life.
All right, word.
Nice.
Yeah, where I'm from. So
Tell us about that then.
what?
PR Fest.
The PR Fest.
Yeah, you performed at it before?
Yeah. Well, okay. I was born in Lawrence,
Uh-huh.
and I moved to Lowell when I was about 12, 13.
Hey.
So I've always done the Puerto Rican Fest in Lawrence and Lowell. And just recently, about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I did the one in Boston, which was my biggest crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, that
yeah.
gathers a lot of people over there.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, but I wasn't even scared. Like, it's so
That's
much
good.
fun. I love being on stage. It's the
Uh-huh.
best
That's
part of
what's
being
up.
an artist for me, at
Hell yeah.
least.
I like that. I like that a lot. A lot of people are scared of the stage.
No,
You embrace it?
No, I
You
love
ever
it.
get
I embrace
butterflies?
it.
Or is it just
Sometimes, like right before,
yeah.
I probably get a little bit of butterflies, but once the music turns on, it's
That's
like
it.
an
Snap,
alter
yeah.
ego. I don't know what it is. I shut off. I don't even see anybody.
call
I
it
just hear the
excitement.
music. Yeah.
It's
See,
always
we're on
excitement.
the
The
same page.
adrenaline. I don't even
Yeah.
think it's being nervous. I really have a lot of adrenaline. Like, I
Uh-huh.
want to go on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's the
Let me
feeling I
out.
have. Like, yeah, put me in, coach.
yeah, hell yeah.
That's the feeling I get. So
Word.
I really enjoy it.
And then, all right, so we're getting more in happy vibes now. Puerto Rican Festival, partying. What's the party joint on your album for everyone to go check out when they go check the album out?
I have 2. One is called Make Noise,
Uh-huh.
and the one that seems to be the fan favorite is Rude Boy. Everybody likes that. I think it's because of the beat. It's like,
All right, so your
Very
tone there
reggae.
implies to me that you don't think that would have been the more popular one. You
no,
thought the other one
actually, I
was.
didn't think it would be.
Why that one over the other one?
Which one? I like Make Noise because it has a Missy Elliott type of feel.
Okay, yep.
And I love Missy Elliott.
The other
You
one
know,
got a
she's
Rihanna
very
type feel, right?
inspiring. Yeah, and then
That's
the other
what's up.
one is like it's like more reggae-ish.
Uh-huh.
So, but everyone likes that one for some reason, which is good. You know,
That's good too, yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support.
Exactly.
But I really thought Make Noise was gonna be more.
So break down Make Noise for me. Is it like
Stack them chips, baby, stack them coins. If you
Hey,
ain't got
hey,
bank, then you
hey.
can't make noise.
Oh.
That's the chorus. But
so it's about getting money then.
yeah, it's about
okay,
getting
okay,
money.
I like that. I could dig that. And that relates to real life.
Yeah, you gotta get money. You gotta
gotta get
hustle.
money,
You
of
gotta
course.
do your thing.
Of course. And what was the name of the other song again?
Rude Boy,
Rude
which
Boy,
is which is about a guy. You know, you feeling his vibe and what it is.
Another one.
That
Word.
sound effect I can't do.
That's a sound effect king over there, Swagg.
Yeah, that's
That
what
wasn't
Rude Boy's
even-
more about.
So what have you done performance wise?
Like recently,
We'll start there. Yeah.
I perform all the time. I do local talent shows everywhere. I've performed in Lynn, Boston, Lowell, Lawrence. I have done performances like in New York, but it was more like family
Okay. Yep.
oriented. I performed in Florida for my grandparents' 50th anniversary.
Nice. That's sweet.
So yeah.
And all right, so other than that one, because that's cheating, what was your favorite performance?
My favorite performance would have to be Boston, the
Boston?
PR Fest in Boston, because
Okay.
it was just because it was the biggest crowd.
How many people do you think were there, or did you get a number?
Maybe over 5,000.
That's a good
Yeah.
number. That's a good number of people to be performing in front of.
Yeah.
And how'd that feel? Like,
It felt-
did you get butterflies on that one?
No,
No?
it felt amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was like it felt like an accomplishment because funny story. The year before I was there and I was watching the other performers and I told myself I was like, "Damn, I have to be on that stage." And then a year after I was on the stage, so I manifested that on myself and
Okay.
it was a proud moment for me.
Do you believe in that, speaking it into existence type of stuff?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely
dope.
think you have to envision things before they happen and really believe in yourself for them to happen.
What is some of your inspirations?
Music wise or just
Yeah,
general.
music-wise in general.
Like as a person, I would have to say no. I would have to say Ashanti is my biggest inspiration.
As Wonder Woman.
As
Yeah.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman. As Wonder Woman. She is Wonder Woman to me. No. But yeah. She inspires me. Missy Elliott is one of my biggest inspirations. I love Aaliyah.
Nice.
Peace.
Rihanna's up there.
Yep.
She's running the game.
She's doing big things right now. Absolutely.
How about the new kids? Any Billie
kids?
Eilish or any Cardi B or?
Actually, it's crazy. I listen to Ariana Grande and Kehlani.
Nice.
I don't really.
I like Ariana.
I don't really listen to anyone else. Yeah, Ariana Grande. She's vocally,
Her
she's
voice is
amazing.
ridiculous.
She's like a force.
Mm-hmm.
She's great.
She's
And
naturally
I love Kehlani because I write music and
Oh,
so you know
do you?
her music is really good, and she sounds like she writes from a real place. So
That's
I
dope.
definitely admire her writing skills, and she has this.
Have you ever
style.
written for anybody else?
I like her because she
No.
broke Kyrie's heart.
Broke whose heart?
Kyrie.
Oh God! Let it go, let it go.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Have you written songs for other people?
No, I haven't. I write for myself mostly.
Mm-hmm. You ever think about pursuing that? Because there's good money in ghostwriting or writing for singers. You don't call it ghostwriting. Why don't you call it ghostwriting when it's writing for singers and it's called
Because
ghostwriting?
I don't know, but it should be called ghostwriting.
It's a process that happens.
Right. It's more accepted and kind of
Yes.
what
I
it
don't think there
is.
should be ghostwriters anymore. I think that should be deaded already. Like
That they shouldn't have.
No,
that
but
they
as
shouldn't-
a
they shouldn't categorize it.
rapper,
They
as a
shouldn't-
rapper, you're supposed to be able to write your own.
That's not
Yeah,
It's poetic.
I agree.
It's
Yeah,
poetic
different.
R&B.
It's
so you
it's
have to
not
be able
it's not
to
like
write it.
singing.
But I mean,
Singing
at the
is
You know,
different.
that's how I started. I started writing poetry first, and then I turned them into songs,
seems to be
which
a-
is mostly what happens.
Yeah, that seems to be
Get
a
a couple rhyme schemes going.
good route to go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
What was the first song you ever wrote, if you can remember it? The chorus, even. Hit us with the chorus.
The first song I ever wrote, I think I wrote in no, I don't remember.
Well, the earliest song you can remember writing.
The earliest song, no, it's not Make Noise. Make Noise is on the album. Oh my God. My reggae song. It was a reggae song. I can't even think of it right now. I really can't.
Brain fart.
Oh no, that was like to know. No, that was the second one. The one before. Oh, it goes. I'm with my girls tonight, and we are feeling fine. Step in the club to party. Oh, I'm feeling we gon' party. That's what
We
it's
gon'
called. Oh my
party.
God, I had to
Yeah,
sing the
no.
song to remember it.
How far back is that
Jesus.
date?
That was like, I don't know, like 05.
Okay.
05.
Man.
Solid 15, 20.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's why I couldn't
Sounded like
remember.
a long time ago. Sounded like-
Right, that was the vibe, kind of like 05.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what's your favorite song you ever wrote?
My favorite song I ever wrote.
Yeah.
It would have to be Have That. Have That is, yeah.
All right, word.
And
What
no,
about it?
actually, my favorite song is the bullying song. That is my
Okay.
favorite song to date that
That's
I
fair
wrote.
enough.
It's called You're Different. It's on YouTube. It's on all major platforms right
Word.
now, but the video's on YouTube, definitely.
That's a really good transition to talk about that. Let's get deep
Yeah.
into the actual conversation that you're bringing up. It's really cool that someone's doing that. You know,
Yeah.
it's a very
Thank
specific
you.
case you were talking about. Of course, I remember it happening. Remember seeing the video of him getting like beaten and stuff like that, and left there in school. It was fucked up, and it kind of hit me having nieces and nephews in school. that young
Yeah, a
right
lot of
now.
people
Yeah.
don't think like that, especially when you're an adult. You know, and if you don't have kids, you know, you're in your own vibe. You don't really think of things that are going on around the world, and
Right.
it's a really big subject right now. Bullying is terrible.
So the
Yeah.
song's called "You're Different."
Yes.
Tell me how you came up with the title and the whole. Like, I mean, obviously it was inspired by this little boy, but did you always have aspiration to do, I guess call it an activist almost type song like this?
Yeah, because I was always the friend that would always look out for anybody.
Yep.
Even I used to be the girl. I would be popular, but I would still talk to like the kids that weren't popular. And if somebody was new, I always made them feel welcome.
I was a popular girl too.
Yeah, so definitely I knew I would end up somewhere around there, you know, representing for the people that don't have a voice in that subject.
Let's get some shout outs going and stuff. Who did the production and who produced the song first?
Crazy, but I did.
You made the beat?
No.
You engineered it and all that.
I got the beat, but I produced it.
Word. That's dope as shit.
I put it together, definitely.
Well,
which is probably why it came out so good, because, you know, I was by myself in my own element.
Yep.
And I knew how I knew how I wanted it to sound and everything. But Dre, that he goes by Dramatic, he shot the video. He's very popular out there in Lowell and Lawrence.
Word. We'll talk about him. We'll give him a shout out a little later. I want to get really into the whole topic about the bullying and all of that too. And the song specifically. You're talking about this specific case. Do you know the boy's name?
No, I don't.
I don't remember, but it was a 5 or so year old.
He was about 8, yeah.
Was he 8? I thought he was a little younger, but there was a little boy who was at school, preschool or whatever, being bullied and kind of just left.
Yeah, he was like 7 or 8 or whatever, yeah.
And he was left on the ground multiple times, unconscious and stuff like that.
Yeah, they beat him up in school a couple times, and then he went home and he hung himself.
They hung himself with a tie, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Imagine that. I don't even have kids, but I can't
not
even
imagine. Double-digit age yet, you're thinking suicide's the way to go. How
exactly?
That's really messed up. You have to go to a real dark place to
feel like there's no way out. You know,
especially at that age. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
And is that why the case stood out to you in particular? Is
actually no, it stood out to me because I'm a victim of bullying. Even though I was popular, I would always get made fun of.
Anyone can get it.
Yeah, I would always get made fun of for.
It's not like I was bullying when I said that, but you know what I mean. Anyone can get it. You. No.
anyone. Actually, I wouldn't say I didn't become a bully, but I definitely it gave me a tough skin.
Mean girl type deal.
No. I wasn't a mean girl either. I was mean to the people that were mean.
Fetch.
Yeah. No, it's not fetch. That word is out. By the way, we don't use that anymore. No, but yeah. So I would always get made fun of for being short or whatever, just because now I understand as an adult that it was because I had something that they didn't have. But obviously as a kid, you don't see it that way. Thankfully I had my mom as guidance, and when I would go home crying like, Mom, like, you know, I want to leave the school, I don't want to be here anymore. And all this stuff, she would always, you know, tell me that I was gifted and that they were just jealous. And, you know, it's hard to understand as a kid because you want everyone to like you. And now I really don't care who likes me. But,
There you go.
yeah, so I feel like the kids nowadays, they need to build or have somebody there to guide them and let them know that everything's going to be okay. You got to build a tougher skin. You know, people hate on you because you have something that they want.
Word. So you're spreading, obviously, awareness.
Yes.
Is there anything actively you think can be done about stopping or preventing as much bullying as possible?
I think parents should be more involved. They need to talk to their kids and let them know, like, you know, this is not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool for you to, you know, bully other kids. And then I think there's the parents that, like mine, that spoke to me and, you know, made me feel like I had something that they didn't have and, you know, gave me reassurance. I think that's what parents need to do more. And kids need to, you know, surround themselves with people that'll inspire them more than, you know, make them feel down.
Absolutely.
Did you hear about the new policies they got in California? They just put up for anti-bullying.
What's that?
So they have like this law now where policies and programs have to be forced on schools and stuff. And one of the ones that they have is physical education test. So like all the gym classes and stuff, they'll still have gym and everything.
Yeah.
But they have a physical test that they do, and you have to go like in front of all the students and like climb the rope, and like schools still have
old
that.
School shit.
Yeah.
Like schools still have that. So a lot of the schools, they're trying to tell them like you can't have that program anymore because that promotes bullying to like a new level, because you can always be like, haha, you're too fat, you can't go up the road.
Yeah.
All these things, and like it's
I
sort
did
of a
hear something
platform
about
for
that,
'em.
but I didn't know, you know, deep into the subject. But yeah, that's another thing. I just feel like, you know, we all got it growing up. That's the thing that's most important, that kids need to build a tougher skin because everyone gets bullied.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
get it now as adults.
And
Yeah.
We get bullied and hustled all the time whenever we're doing deals and people doing business.
Yeah.
Some people
Exactly.
have a straighter face than other people. So like,
You can't,
know, like, you gotta have tough skin.
go in life thinking like, oh, they don't like me, life is over. You know, you can't think that way. You know,
So I was
there's always gonna be somebody.
I was gonna bring up that kind of opposing point to the where we were going originally with the bullying and how we gotta stop the bullying. We absolutely do. Like there's real bullying and then there's what a lot of people today perceive as bullying, and that's going, haha, you're ugly, and run away, and all of a sudden that kid's suspended because he's 3 years old, 4 years old, and offended another 3 or 4 year old.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there is people have gotten softer. Like if people continue to think this way, pretty soon comedians aren't even gonna have a job.
Exactly.
You know what I
there
mean?
are very
So
few that are still able to get away with talking controversial, saying certain things that
these
aren't
days you definitely have
okay.
to watch what you say. Yeah, but it goes back to my point that kids need to be a little bit tougher.
Yes,
definitely.
But at the same time, like you said, they also got to be a little bit more, a little nicer. You know,
Yeah,
kids are spoiled.
Yeah,
brats
always.
these days.
Yep, be kind.
So they're like, everything's about me. Most kids, the generation of kids that are coming up now that are 13, 14 are from the millennial sets of parents. You know, people that are millennial. So they were all entitled. Now their little brats are fucking entitled, and they're only having one at a time, maybe two. You know, and they're all running around and going. Being an asshole
spoiled,
to the next one.
yeah.
And then when someone's an asshole back to them, I'm calling children asshole. I'm an asshole. But kids are assholes at the same time.
Kids are cool. They really are.
But,
they really are.
Yeah, but when they're out here bullying, if you will, and then when it comes back on them, then all of a sudden it's no bueno.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. It's no bueno. Yeah.
No bueno,
Exactly.
Kiaraliz.
I agree with that. I definitely do.
Yeah.
They just got to do better. We got to do better as people. Just be kinder. You know, if you can't find a good person, be one.
I like that.
That's my motto.
A great quote.
Definitely.
Can we scroll that on the bottom of down here?
That is the motto I
fucking
follow.
beautiful. I love it.
Definitely.
So let's talk about, now that we've really delved into the concept of the song with the video and all that. Let's talk about the video. You were talking about the guy who shot the video. What's his name?
He
shot him out.
He goes by Dramatic. Shout out to Dre.
Word. Do you have a Instagram name like that you can think of off the top of your head?
Dramatography.
Dramatography. I like that.
That's his page.
That's clever.
And he does videos and all that stuff. Also, One Eye Visuals is shooting the videos for me now.
Okay.
Which is by my manager Xavier.
Okay. Word.
So yeah.
Now the concept of the video, well, just run me through it. I know, like, you kind of.
The concept of the video was bullying in all aspects, like not just bullying verbally. It was also bullying online, cyberbullying.
Yep.
And there's a scene in the video where there's a kid, there's a girl that she's trying to follow her dreams, and her parent is bullying her into doing what they want. Yeah,
yep, I've seen
because that happens a lot in families. Like, there's a kid that wants to do music, and the parents like, no, you're gonna be a doctor, and that's also a form of bullying.
Absolutely, and that's you don't you don't usually think of that, like, as obviously that's what it is, but when you think of bullying, you don't think of that. So it's nice to kind of that you were able
Get
to
that different
reach that
exactly.
Because there are going to be people that can absolutely relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I've seen so many sitcoms that have Chinese and Indian kids that their dad wants them to be doctors. You know, Harold and Kumar.
Exactly.
Things like that.
There's a lot of kids that don't get the support from their parents.
But I actually dated an Indian girl years ago, and her dad wanted nothing to do with her working where she worked, and wanted her to be a doctor. Like, kind of very stereotypical. It was, you know. So yeah, that is a good point to bring up on bullying that doesn't really get touched upon.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It's a different perspective, definitely.
Oh yeah, I can dig it. You can get any shows or anything like that coming up, right?
Not recently at the moment. I am looking to get booked, definitely.
So tell all my promoter buddies out there how they can get in touch with you.
You can follow me. Well, you can add me. Kiaraliz Music is my Instagram and my Twitter, and then you can find me on Facebook and YouTube as Kiaraliz.
Word. Okay.
SoundCloud, same thing. What else do I have? TikTok. all that.
Oh, word.
Kiaraliz music.
I was gonna go to music break, but tell me about TikTok. My nieces and nephews have it, and I don't know anyone above the age of 13 that has one. So tell me about it as a.
Honestly, I
in itself.
recently got it like maybe like 2 months ago,
Right.
and when I got it, I felt like a Martian. It felt like like when you first started MySpace, it was like, what is this?
Right,
What
right,
is going on here? I felt so old, definitely, because I really didn't know what was going on. Because I didn't know what was going on, so I'm definitely still getting used to it.
Okay. And how many TikToks you got up?
Like just one page.
Oh,
you mean like
how many of the
maybe
posts?
about 6 posts.
And how
Six
many
posts?
talks?
How many
Right.
ticks? How many socks?
3 ticks, 3 talks.
About 6 posts.
Alright.
Yeah.
And what's the content on them? What are you doing? You singing your own stuff? You singing funny quotes from movies?
I'm trying to get followers on that thing.
That-
So I mostly post dancing videos because that's another thing.
Mhm.
Before the artist, before the singer, before the rapper, I'm a dancer.
I'm
So
happy you brought that up then. 'Cause we're
So I
gonna go-
definitely put a lot of dancing videos up, dancing
Alright.
to other songs.
So give
like
me a
that.
dance background then. What's that all about? What do you?
She's always dancing.
Which type of dance? Hip-hop?
Always dancing.
That's true.
Word?
Yeah.
Always dancing.
Hip hop,
Were you in a hip hop group, a dance group out here?
never.
No. Okay.
No.
'Cause I know a lot of them.
No. I've never been in a group.
Mm.
I always mostly when I perform is always by myself.
Okay.
I did a couple performances
Mhm.
that I would have people dancing with me.
Yep.
Maybe 1 or 2, but they were always friends.
Uh-huh.
I did a competition in New Hampshire. It was for a radio station, 87.9 The Beat, I think it was called.
Alright.
And it was a talent show, and there was 27 performers,
Mhm.
and I won first place.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was
What
cool.
What did you win? Was it just kind of more like bragging rights or?
You know what? I did a tribute to Michael Jackson.
Oh, what song did you do? Or songs?
I did Billie Jean.
Billie
It's
Jean?
not my
Hell yeah.
love.
And you
That's
danced to
why
it?
you
I
won.
moonwalked the hell out of that stage.
Okay.
That's exactly why you won.
Word, that's dope.
Well, actually, I did a tribute also. It was Chris Brown. It was like the best dances that I feel like for me. So it started with Omarion and went into Michael Jackson, and then it ended with Chris Brown.
Okay. That's good medley, if you will. And how long have you been dancing?
Ever since I could move.
All right.
Yeah. When I first decided that I really, really wanted to take dance serious, I was like looking out the window. I was 6. And there was these 3 girls. They were practicing for a talent show. They were actually doing Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle. And I remember that's why I remember this story. And I'd seen them, and I was like, "Wow, I want to do that." And then from there, it was history.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Word. And do you have formal training, or you just kind of
No, I've always been really good at it.
Alright.
I never really had anybody teach me.
you do your own choreography too?
Yeah,
Okay.
I freestyle most of the time.
Okay.
But when I do perform for talent shows or
Shows
shows,
and shit,
I do the choreography. But I come from a family that's very musical.
Alright.
I have a lot of dancers in my family.
Tell
a
me
lot
about
of
them. What do you
musicians.
got? What do you got going on for dancers and musicians in the family?
Like a
Mama
whole
singer?
band.
My mom is a dancer.
Dancer, word?
Yo, don't sleep, mom.
Word?
Pop locks and drops.
Oh, word.
She used to
We gotta
dance a
put
lot
on
of
the spot.
freestyle.
Word. Hell yeah. We can get the
Yeah.
cardboard box out and we'll.
I have
we'll all
cousins that
b-boy on
rap
them.
and all that. It's
Hell yeah.
crazy. I have a cousin in New Jersey. His name is Louis, and he reads music
Okay.
like a musician.
Uh-huh.
Like he's crazy. I love it. So and my grandfather sings.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That was his dream, but back then, if you started a family, your dreams were over.
Yep.
So he didn't really get to pursue it
Nah.
the way that I'm getting the chance to.
All
So
right.
I'm very lucky in that.
Word. So you can kind of live on through you.
Yeah. He always wanted me to learn to play the guitar too.
Word.
I know a
That's
little bit.
not a bad
Little bit?
idea.
A little bit.
I'm mad at myself. I played guitar when I was like 12. I was taking lessons, and then by the age of 13, I was more interested in sports and girls. So I quit. I quit guitar, and I really wish I'd stuck with it.
Yeah. It's very it's a nice talent to have, definitely. That and playing the piano I think is one of the top.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's on
Yes,
my bucket list. too.
piano you can translate to everything essentially.
Yeah.
Word. Any other hidden talents?
I draw.
You draw?
Yes,
Word.
I draw.
Sketch?
Yeah. No, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much sketching, yeah.
What do you like to draw?
I'm really good at drawing people.
Okay.
Nice.
faces.
Yeah, I
and
can
stuff
draw
like that?
houses and stuff like that, but
Uh-huh.
like I'm really good at drawing people. I love drawing.
I'm a good colorer.
Word.
I like black and white, you know,
Mhm.
just pencil. I'm really
Mhm.
good at that. You know, I've done stippling. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
What's that?
That's when you draw with it's a marker and you
Mhm.
draw with dots.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, like comic book style.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I like that.
I've done
Word.
that before. Graphic design. Wow, I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
You guys
hell
got me
yeah.
gassed
Yeah,
over
huh?
here.
Swiss Army girl. Word.
Just anything that has to do with arts.
Word.
I love being creative.
All right. I like that. Have you ever thought of maybe drawing your own album cover?
I did.
Did you? This one?
Yes.
Well, this
Stars
is
of Scars.
embarrassing.
Stars of Scars is it was designed
Done
by
my
me.
research.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry. I should have
Not me.
updated you, but yeah.
That's
Yep.
really cool.
That's actually the first. No, it's the second cover that I do for myself.
What
But
was
the
the
first one never seen the light of day. It was a project for school.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of school project? Like high school?
Yeah, because I took graphics in high school.
Okay.
So
all right. that
we
makes
had
sense.
to design something.
Uh-huh.
And I chose to design my own cover.
Word. Two birds.
Which
one
is probably
stone.
another thing. It's like manifesting. Like I seen it and then, you know. But obviously it wasn't the same type of, you know, background or anything like
Right,
that.
right.
It was wicked different. Now, obviously I designed it for the title.
That's dope.
Like it made more sense to
Word.
me.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna play a little bit of music, and we're coming back. We're not done with you. We got a left field question. So we just gave you that was a boring part of the interview. We got the fun questions coming up next.
We're gonna go to a video.
We're going to a video first.
Yes.
Word, I can think of what video we got lined up. Ty.
We got EJ credit line.
Ty Pack. Word. All right, EJ credit line. We'll be right back. Fully Focused Radio.
I'm fully focused, man. Focus, man. Focus, man. Focus, man.
Let me tell y'all niggas something, man. I don't give a fuck what you done did, what you doing, or what you finna do. You know what I'm saying? I focus on me and mine, nigga. Word. Look, I ain't yearning the fucker. I only came through cause I was serving a brother. Her and her cousin on the couch rolling up something. She threw me a wink. I checked but I ain't come with a rubber. She shooting a shot, but it's a brick. Cause I ain't done polluting the block. I move a brick, whoa they. I'm all about my cash money. And the lines of credit, the banks fund me. Get from me. If you ain't talking them power investments, move a pound of sour in seconds. My best friends need to open up some dispensaries. For centuries, America try to keep us blacks on our knees. But fuck that, cause I'ma get a piece of this pie, nigga. We selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My niggas selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My movers selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My people selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My movers selling. Yo, so what you want? Keep it blunt. Side note, I better get it back if I front, cunt, and I might charge interest. Hustling is a trade, my mover, check my apprentice. Ooh, just doing this thug dizzle, trying to cross over and dish off from drug dribbles. Bucks dibble, wherever the funds trickle. That's why I keep mines in a Cobra clutch grip hold. Look kiddo, I ain't nothing like your old man. You both depend on your moms, don't shit on my lawn. This ain't for no outsiders, dog, this here's the movement. I buy guns just hoping to never use them. I punch niggas in the face while my jewelry swinging, dick hanging, mommy trying to get it tasting. But you and I know there's a few items I can sell with my eyes closed. Drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My niggas selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My movers selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My people selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My movers selling anything and anything. Cats claim we did business, but we ain't ever linked. Son, I don't rob or steal. You wanna live beyond your means, get a job in sales. Sign these deals, backyard hide my mills. And your bitch wanna slide and fill, you heard? stick to the script, cause I ain't giving dick to get rich. So when I'm done banging plays, I can bang that clip. Bang my shit, replay and flame my hits. You wonder about my chain and wrist? Haha, we selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My niggas selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My move is selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My people selling drugs, whips, guns, kicks, homes, clothes, beats. My move is selling. I'll tell y'all niggas something.
Get a game, baby.
Big blunt of the GG, in the whip bumpin' some Weezy. Told my bitch love me, you leave me. She say she need me, all she wanna do is please me. Fuck me, stay loyal and feed me. Say I'm the greatest, doubles pull up in the latest. Doubles the blunt of the dankest, I smoke like Jamaicans. Swear I don't know how to fake it. I had to go out and take it, I know I'ma make it. Cause they love the flow I created. Everywhere I go I be banging. I keep it on me cause the oppas they hope I be naked. Plotting on the door I be making. A nigga run up, I'ma dun him. My little brother, he a drummer. My 40 got kicked like a punter. I put a hit on your mother. You know how I'm bumming. If it ain't about money, I dub it. I ain't really in the clubbing. I came from the gutter, turn nothing to something. Man, shout to the plug for the drugs that he fronted. I just want them hundreds. Man, I'm talking 100 on 100 on 100. So play with my money, little nigga. You know how I'm bumming, I'm bumming, I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming. Rolling big dope out the onion. We bring them poles out for nothing. You know how I'm bumming. I've been on this since a youngin'. Never folk keep it 100. You know how I'm bumming. Reach for my chain and I'm dumbing. Just cop the glizzy, put the drumming. You know how I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming, I'm bumming, I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming. Rolling big dope out the onion. We bring them poles out for nothing. You know how I'm bumming. I've been on this since a youngin'. Never folk keep it 100. You know how I'm bumming. Reach for my chain and I'm dumbing. Cop the glizzy, put the drumming. You know how I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming, I'm bumming, I'm bumming. You know I was just big and back being bull, in the trap being fool. I used to keep the racks in my trues, had the cracks in the blues. Hey, I was bringing straps into school, cause if you like, then you do. Don't make me put your ass on the news, Knuckles got a short fuse. You know how I'm bumming, there's no chat. All facts, nigga, no cat. Had the shows, I be so strapped. 50 niggas on stage and they don't rap. Free papers, free haze, free bugs, and while you at it, free Kodak. This dope got me stuck like a froze app. Probably could've been chopper, but chose rap. Baby just hit me, said bloody, you killing these niggas. Let's make a mill on these niggas. Send me some music, these rappers be killing me, nigga. I'm really not feeling these niggas. I told them I'm working, competition steady lurking. One of us can make a purchase. These niggas hurting, I'm in my Birkin. Boy, why you think these birds steady chirping? You know how I'm bumming, rolling big dope out the onion. We bring them poles out for nothing. You know how I'm bumming. I've been on this since a youngin'. Never folk keep it 100. You know how I'm bumming. Reach for my chain and I'm dumbing. Just cop the glizzy, put the drumming. You know how I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming, I'm bumming, I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming. Rolling big dope out the onion. We bring them poles out for nothing. You know how I'm bumming. I've been on this since a youngin'. Never folk keep it 100. You know how I'm bumming. Reach for my chain and I'm dumbing. Cop the glizzy, put the drumming. You know how I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming, I'm bumming, I'm bumming. You know how I'm bumming.
We deserve this life, we deserve this life. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. We deserve this life.
Reminiscing back when a nigga used to get laughed at. And I be laugh at you. Remember when you used to talk about me? Well, look where that got you, huh? No worse feeling than someone that doubt you, huh? When the people don't really give a fuck about you, huh? Then you start popping and everybody call you. Even your ex-bitch wanna be up all around you, huh? Look, fall back. Cause they don't know about that life. I'm drinking all the Henny, getting mad right. Then forget what a nigga did last night. I'm turned up and I got mad liquor. I've been a half nigga since I've been half white. And now I'm half man, half amazing. Trying to stay true when it's plastic nation. We American, ain't we? They're ready to blame me. Trying to get rich, so the hell if it ain't me. You know they're ready to flame me. Cause I ball like Garnett, but I'm better than KG. 2 white hoes wanna play day on it. 10 Puerto Ricans and some reggae tone it. Ass so fat you can vacate on it. I don't even need class, got my A game on it. Now I'm ready to die, yeah. Okay, I'm ready to die. Die for my beliefs, die for how the beats, die inside the streets, die and I believe, die they watching me to die, I gotta leave, die for my life, die for my rights, die for my Lord, die for my war, die for my story, die for my glory. This is top 40, bitch, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not for the ride. Told my dad niggas, I said, you can meet me at the top of the sky. I can feel that in my soul, I know God is alive, and the devil's a lie, shit. Okay, the devil's a lie, been ahead of my time since I was 9, shit. I was nice to the niggas in 9-6.
It's been a long time coming, now we up to something for real. It's been a long time coming, trying to turn some honey and some mills. And trust me, this ain't happened overnight. Had to feel them struggles before we seen the heights. Knew if I got the chance, I'd turn this to a heist. Had to steal the moment, couldn't pay the price, and I wasn't thinking twice. Listen, I've been working for a better life. Remember waking in the dead of night, like what's my next plan, next plan? Can't stand the fact that we ain't living right. Head filled with problems like we live with life. Times are dirty like that issues mixed with Sprite, but I always knew my future still was bright. Always knew my future still was bright. We some chandeliers, been in shambles, but I persevere. Life's a gamble, take a chance and roll a pair. Some dices break the ice like polar bears. We gon' own the year, we gon' break the surface. We gon' switch the plans, we gon' make them nervous. It's a new religion, we gon' change the sermon. We gon' wake them up, we gon' raise the curtain. Show them what's been lurking, I've been learning. That being myself is therapeutic. Crazy how much people out here really lose it. Try and be somebody that they isn't used to. Understand you can't be replicated, and the story you live in is hella crucial. Ain't nobody in this world could ever do you. Ain't nobody in this world is better suited, baby. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Yeah, yeah. We deserve this life, we deserve this life. Deserve this life.
What up, world? It's your boy Kid, and welcome back to the Fully Focused Podcast. And since this may be the last one before we get out of here, let me do a quick rundown of who we got in the building. Apex, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Swagg, Sean, is you with me?
I'm here.
Kiaraliz, is you with me?
I am here. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in. And I'm with us as well. Jesus. Getting my wire from under my chair. Just in case you have to run out because you have a very important date to get to after this. Just in case we don't get it out in time, you got some shirts you need to promote. We'll do that before we go left field.
I wanted to promote my shirts. For the bullying song, in the front it says "You're Different," and then it says my name, which is the name of the song, and then in the back it has a logo that says "No Bullying."
Okay. And
it doesn't say "No Bullying." I'm sorry. Oh my God, I can't even think.
She's
Jesus.
lying to us already.
It says "Don't bully, be a friend."
Be a friend.
Yeah.
Word. I like that. It's a good message.
Right now, I'm working on getting a website up for that to order, but. Since I'm just starting, you can definitely reach out to me through DM or anything, and we ship them out anywhere.
Word.
I'm getting a little bit of support on that. I can't deal with the sound effects. Yeah. It's the one time I'm letting you guys slide in the DM.
Oh, word.
Oh. If it's business. Otherwise, you're going to be left on red. So.
How much for a shirt?
They go for 20.
20. Okay, word.
Yeah.
Word. And where do you get it? Right now, you just kind of hit you up, you said, right?
Yeah, just kind of hit me up. Yeah.
All right, word.
And, get your orders in and you support. Support your local talent.
Hell yeah. All right, now let's get into some left field questions.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Your mom's here, so we'll skip a couple.
She don't care. She's not paying attention.
Oh, perfect. Exactly. How about this? An ex-boyfriend wrote a song about you. What's it called?
What's it called?
What's he calling it? Yep.
Best I ever had.
Oh, so Dre, you dated Dre. I didn't know that. It's good to know.
I did. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
We're gonna whisper this one to you. What's the last song you want to hear while you're having sex?
The last song I want to hear.
Oh man.
Damn,
he
that's
really
a good
whispered
one. I
it.
don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
All right.
We'll skip that one.
We'll skip that.
Alright,
That's
what,
fair.
what would be the biggest arena you would want to perform in?
Woo. The one in New York. What is it called? Oh my god.
Madison Square
Garden.
Garden.
Madison.
That's a great answer.
The other garden.
Yes.
The other
that
garden.
one. I think I'm gonna cry the day I get to perform there.
All right. How about this? This is one of my favorites. You heard of Marry, Fuck, Kill, right?
Oh yes.
So
definitely.
we're not gonna do that to you. We have on the show. We have a hip hop rendition or a music rendition, and we do sign, collab, or diss. We
Okay.
give you 3 artists. You're gonna sign with one or sign one to your label, whichever you prefer. Collaborate with one and diss one.
Shout out Alex the artist.
Ooh, I'm afraid about that diss one. This is
Word.
gonna come back to me in like 10 years.
Right,
I
right,
just
right.
know it.
So I'll go Cardi. I'll go Rihanna.
Why don't we go with some of her favorites that you were talking about before?
And Aaliyah.
And
There you go. I was thinking Missy Elliott.
Let's go Missy.
Okay,
That's a
we
bit
go-
morbid.
All right, let's go. Let's
So I
go.
would diss Aaliyah 'cause she can't say shit back.
We can go
man,
Missy.
you guys
We
are
can
you
go
guys are
Missy.
funny.
So I say
gonna call it 01.
Missy, Rihanna, and Cardi. Who you
So
dissing?
Missy, Rihanna, and Cardi.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
sign with one, diss one. Collab.
Okay, I'm definitely signing with Missy.
Sign Missy.
Hey.
All right.
I'm collabing with Rihanna.
And,
So I
and Cardi,
have
you get
to
it?
diss Cardi. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
You heard that first here.
I'm
She's coming
sorry.
for your neck, Cardi.
I
She's
didn't
coming
have
for your
a
neck.
choice.
She got this song on the album. She said, "What's that one called?"
You guys are playing with me. I'm telling you, Barty Gang is about to come for me.
Facts.
I know it.
All right, so I got one.
What do you got?
There's 3 doors you can choose from,
Uh-huh.
and you can only choose one.
Ooh.
The first door is you open it and your soulmate is standing there.
Mhm.
The second one, you open it and you get $70 million. And the third one, you open it and it's a time machine. Which one you picking?
Buy me a soulmate with that 70. But this
Damn.
was for you. though.
I'm gonna buy me a. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna say something you guys aren't gonna expect, but I'd go back in time.
Time? That's not.
I'd
That's not
definitely
bad.
go back. Yeah.
All right, since we're there, where are you
Back in
going?
time.
How far back you going?
I'm going back to being a kid. I miss being a kid.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Damn.
You know, I got some new
Right.
plans. Ruin my life differently. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
That's my
Well,
next,
hold up.
That's my next left field
but
question. though.
wait. Before we go to the next one, he said that you go back to where you're actually going back as a kid, but you retain memories and
Yeah, you retain the memories.
you
that
retain your
have
memories
now.
and your everything. So you might. I'm not calling you horny, but you might be a horny little 7-year-old if you go back. You're like, "Damn, I need some dick, but I'm 7.
No.
This is a real
I would do
tricky
things differently,
situation.
definitely. You know, I always make good decisions, so I don't have regrets. But
So
You
lead
know
it-
that
If
that
I- if-
question was crazy when you look over and her mom has her head in her hand.
did it? I didn't even look. I didn't. You know, I try not to look when there's questions like that.
That's fair. That's my bad.
Oh man,
I took it left her than it,
that was
when it
great.
started.
Apologize to mom. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna
She's good.
I'm gonna
She's
really
good.
I'm gonna really hit you with a dark one. Pancake or waffles?
Pancakes or waffles? Come on.
Waffles? Okay.
Word.
Come
Okay.
on.
That's
High
fair.
five from over here.
Yeah.
Waffles. Come on now.
I like French toast, but that's
French toast,
No,
yeah.
no
I didn't
French
give that
toast.
option though. I love French.
Not
You don't
that
like French
far.
toast?
Nah, I really gotta be in the mood for that.
Word.
Yeah.
Just don't put no pancakes on my plate.
Some
I don't do
dry ass,
pancakes.
bland ass, fucking
Nobody wants no
got
damn
covered
pancakes.
in syrup and butter ass for it to taste like something ass. Anyways, if you had to flee the country, where you going?
If I had to flee the country,
Yeah, and what you do? What was the crime you
you know what?
committed?
I would want to go to Barbados or like
Barbados.
Dubai or
Yeah.
something like
Mhm.
that.
And what'd you do?
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do?
No,
what
why
you do?
did you have to flee the country?
Oh, why'd I have to flee the country? Damn, I don't know.
Alright.
I'm not really. I don't know. I don't do bad things.
All right. It wasn't her, guys. Back off.
It wasn't me.
Since you want to go back in time and everything, what would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self.
Keep it in your pants.
Yo, I can't with this guy. I would tell my younger self to believe in herself more.
That's what's up.
Facts. That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's way better.
I've doubted myself way too many times.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite sneaker?
My favorite sneaker, Nikes.
Like
Nikes.
Jordans or Nikes?
Nikes, like the regular
Like Huaraches
Air
and
Force
like-
Ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Cut
fair.
me a check, Nike.
You got any guilty pleasures?
Hey.
Guilty pleasures. My guilty pleasure is chocolate.
Chocolate.
I love chocolate, but then right after I'm like, damn, I should not eat that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn. All right. How about this one? If they wrote a movie about you, what's the movie called, and who is playing you in the movie?
That's hard. I'm just starting right now.
So it's it'll be a short film.
It would be called Stars Have Scars, and I think my niece would play me good in a couple years.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's nice. She into acting?
Well, she's very young. She's only like 3, but she's a character.
Okay.
She loves
That's
to
awesome.
sing and
So
dance.
it's gonna take a couple
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
You're like 18
But
years.
I see, for some reason, I see myself in her. Like, she
Okay.
just reminds me of myself so much.
That's fair.
You know, hopefully she stays in that element and wants to, do music. I don't know yet. We'll
be
see. Stay tuned.
All right. You guys getting more left field?
What's your favorite cartoon as a kid?
As a kid, Rugrats or Cat Dog.
I like both of those answers.
Damn, we go real bad.
Awesome.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Butter the Elf
That's
was
a
your favorite
different
color?
one.
Okay.
My favorite color?
Yeah.
Red.
I said Butter the Elf was your favorite
Jesus
color.
Christ.
Red? Word.
Yeah.
So scared enough? No.
Nah, exactly.
Oh, you ain't getting that one.
Almost, guys. Almost. What?
What's the worst liquor you ever had? Like you can still taste it right now.
Ugh, Bacardi 151.
Oh,
that was a
oh,
very
God.
bad decision.
Oh,
Every
God.
time it was. Yeah, I can relate.
That messed me up still to this day.
Yeah. It was rough.
Ugh,
I
it was
thought
rough.
that was the thing too. Was back in like 05 to 07. I thought it was cool to drink it because Fabulous said in the song what that
Oh,
151
geez.
Chrome.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Chrome
no.
is shit. It's
That
fucking
drink is
Chrome as
terrible.
fuck.
I don't think they make it anymore, right?
I hope not.
No, I don't think they make it anymore because
I
it
don't
was
think
like
so.
it was like 100%.
151 proof, so it's
that's why they call it
76, 75.5%
Right?
is what it was.
They still
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
it.
which
They
is
do?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
They do.
I wouldn't know because I don't drink anymore.
No drinking at all.
No,
Aw.
no, I'm a good noodle.
Oh, good noodle. Word. What's your noodle name?
My noodle name?
I just made that up.
I don't have one.
No, that's probably because I just made it up. if you were to have one, what would it be?
It'll be good noodle.
noodle.
Come on now.
God.
That is fair.
What you know yours would be? The kid noodle.
The kid noodle?
Or noodle kid.
Noodle Kid. I
The
like
Noodle
Noodle Kid.
Kid.
The Noodle
It's
Kid.
Noodle Kid.
Noodle,
Adventures
noodle.
of Noodle Kid and Good
That reminds me
Noodle.
of Stu Kid from Hey Arnold.
All right, let's not
Noodle
bully though.
Kid's
Let's not
scared
bully.
to leave the
Yeah,
noodle.
right? Why
Sorry,
you bullying
I'm sorry,
for?
kid. I'm sorry, kid.
Look
High
at
five.
you.
High five.
Yeah, and that's how it's done, guys.
That's how you end bullying.
End bullying with high fives.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Word. On
Sorry,
that
my
note,
finger slipped.
let's play a little bit of music. What else you want to plug before you have to get out
Last
of here?
minute
You
shout outs.
have very important business to attend to. Let's get your
And
shout
I'm
outs and all that in there.
Shout out
And
Market
replug
Basket.
the album where you can find it.
Yeah, the album is called Stars Have Scars.
Mhm.
It has about 8 songs, all written by me. You can find it on every platform. You can follow me on Kiaraliz Music.
Uh-huh.
Find me on every platform as that, or just Kiaraliz. And shout out to my day ones and everybody that has supported me since the beginning, and everybody that's supporting me now. Appreciate
yeah.
you guys. Of course, I gotta shout out my mama,
Of course.
because she had me, and my dad.
Yeah. Big shout out to them guys.
And yeah,
Sick. Don't forget to order the shirts. Hit her up to order the shirts.
definitely.
For the anti-bullying song, which we're actually about to play that video, so it's kind of going to be your grand exit, is us playing that video after you leave. You remember TRL 106 in Park?
Yeah.
And they made you throw it to that video like,
Oh God.
give me one of those.
I remember
right
that.
into this camera right
Hold
now.
on,
I
okay.
almost broke this thing. Hold on.
All right, you guys. My name is Kiaraliz, and I'm on the Fully Focused podcast, and this is my video called You're Different. It's about bullying. Check it out.
Fully Focused Podcast.
That was
We'll be
pretty
right
good.
back. That was fantastic.
I think I deserve a...
We'll be right back.
Took his life. He hung himself with a tie. His mother mourning, crying, asking a question why it could have been prevented if the staff didn't lie or didn't cover it up. He was being bullied all along, and that was enough to take her baby and run and do something about it. If you're being bullied in your school, then don't you dare hide it. Bullies ain't got nothing better to do than pick on me and you. I'm telling you from experience, I know the struggle too. They're full of insecurities and intimidations. They look at you when they want your life. That's why they hating. So don't you ever think that you're a burden, that you're not enough because you're hurting. And you may think that they don't get you, but just hold on because I got you. I want you to believe in your heart that you could get through. Looking in the mirror, it's okay that they don't get you, cause you're different. So just listen, they just always listen cause they can't play your position. Don't ignore the signs, sometimes they never lie. You might just need a friend that can comprehend. They telling people to reach out and be open about their depression, but then they judge them on the topic and say they seeking attention. Isn't that a contradiction? If you just extend a hand or a ear to listen without judgments, you could really save a life. Be a friend, seek intent, be content, apprehend and make amends, and be more understanding of others when you don't get it, cause bullying isn't cool, remember who said it. So don't you ever think that you're a burden, that you're not enough because you're hurting. And you may think that they don't get you, but just hold on because I got you. I want you to believe in your heart that you could get through. Looking in the mirror, it's okay that they don't get you, cause you're different. So just listen, they just always listen cause they can't play your position. It's sad to say, but I just want to let everybody know the message that I'm trying to get across is that bullying isn't cool at any age.
This is crazy.
shit approaching. A little bit chub, so I huff and puff. Throw the house down, just call my bluff. 3 little pigs got cooked this stuff. Hanging on tough like they can't get touched. You know what's up, coffins and gases. Dust to the dust, so I ash to ashes. Talking that shit got your ass in the action. Chopped in the dub, told in the fraction. Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Huff and I puff, I might blow your house down.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
When enough is enough, I'ma go another round.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Testing my test, probably get you laid down.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Huff and I puff, I might blow your house down.
Since I'm Latin, tengo que darte. Lo que me des a nunca te falte. Look at my outfit, crooks on the front and the back. As soon as my lace in my house, ahorcate now. Tengo el peine encima, la clima, no cooling it down. True to my sound, gotta stay far from the circus, cause we don't be fooling with clowns. Rep for my town, mi gente de Cora. Better do right by my folks at the border. We from Honduras and we got a couple of shooters who quick to push shit back in order. Dame la bolsa, give me the bag. I got that mag in the back of the ride. No letting this slide, and I think you know why. The big bad crook has arrived. Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Huff and I puff, I might blow your house down.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
When enough is enough, I'ma go another round.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Testing my test, probably get you laid down.
Who's afraid of a big bad truck?
Huff and I puff, I might blow your house down.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce.
Yeah, I like the sound of this shit. I got the drip.
I got the sauce.
I Tokyo drip. I got the drip.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce.
My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drip. I Tokyo drip. I got the drip.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce.
My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drip. I jump in the whip, then I'm lighting that pit, then I Tokyo drift. Stay blowing that fire, I spit like a dragon and burn you to bits. I'm swiping your chick like a bag of that money, like I hit a lick. Got your heart pumping fast, and your blood rushing quick. Like fuck what you say, I'm the sensei and bitch, I'm the master in here. Bitch, you better than me when you walk in this building, no questions, you know I'm a legend in here. Got that drip like Ric Flair, that's why I be flexing. All eyes on me, like I was a wrestler. My price is expensive, like buying a Tesla. Or paying a hitman to take out the picture. My skill is impeccable, watch it get rid of you. Started off big, now you small as a decimal. This shit perpetual, never be changing. You want the best, but you pay for the basic. Stay in your basement, stay in your league. I'm taking pictures while they saying cheese. Freezing the frame and the picture is me. I Tokyo drift through your fucking city. I Tokyo drift. I got the drip.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce.
My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drip. I Tokyo drip. I got the drip.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce.
My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drip.
The Mafia, the shark, I'm Tokyo drifting. My jewelry stay dripping. That hate shit you speaking, you need to stop spitting. It's landing on me, nigga, now you gon' get it. What the fuck you thought? Now we gotta walk. Took him to the park, now he starts to stalk. Cause he felt the reaper that he was tested. Now I gotta think this boy up a lesson. You see me with E-way, you better start stepping. My 500 bros is some dangerous weapons. The goals that I reach is the stack to the ceiling. Them haters hating, this feeling is dripping. I'm rocking with Rush, give a fuck how you feeling. Them bangs at your doors, Godzilla in your building. I roll up my Fonto and them bitches stuffed with a whole lot of niggas. We have to shut up. I'm not even whipping, I'm Tokyo drifters. I blaze in my blunts. You talking real tough, my youngest will slide through and light your shit up. With 40s and 9s and 357, them goons be ready to give you that work. Applying pressure and that shit is first. So best to believe I'm putting that work.
Tokyo drift. I got the drip. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drift. I Tokyo drift. I got the drip. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. My jewelry stay lit. I'm whipping the whip. I Tokyo drift. It's a bar and reach.
I heard they talking about a nigga, tell him speak up. And while they talk, I take a minute, roll the weed up. I'm grinding hard and I'm getting money the fast way. Bro, crime, motherfuckers, take your ass that away. Brody trying to tell nigga legs, but I'm too heat. Bitch, I ain't on my own shit, I don't do these boys OP, novice, newbies. I be missing spit it on stage like a Suvi. Shout out to my white people, they say that I'm groovy. Shout out to my black guards, man, let's make a movie. Touching my Ohana, it's off with your koofy. So much sauce, I got your bitch trying to do me. Lame, super salty, tell me why you mad though. Bitch, I leave your shirt all red like some eyes. Street religion, baby, we some certified assholes. How you niggas ballin', but you ain't getting no cash though. Well, goddamn. Hey, goddamn. Goddamn, 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 goddamn.
Wait, what at?
Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi, who's this?
Erica Cruz.
Erica Cruz. What's up, Erica?
Hi. I wanted to just give a shout out to Kiara.
Oh, all right, work.
Oh, awesome.
Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Where you calling from?
if she's still there, I wanted to just tell her that I'm so proud of her and that I will continue supporting her. I know she's extremely talented, so I just wanted to call and give her a shout out.
That's awesome, man.
She actually just left. She had a date with Market Basket. But we will definitely pass the message along. She'll be
Yeah, it'll be live. You can see it as well. Thank you so much for calling. If you want to give us any information, we can give you a free pair of Fully Focused Podcast sunglasses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I live in Haverhill, Mass, and I actually went to high school with her, so I could see how, you know, she like evolved into this fabulous like woman, and you know how talented she is, and yeah.
Appreciate that. So how about this? Am I on? My bad. Have you liked the Fully Focused podcast? Have you liked the Fully Focused podcast fan page yet?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you liked the Fully Focused podcast fan page yet?
No, I have not liked it.
So if you go on the Fully Focused podcast fan page on Facebook, inbox us, tell us you're our caller from tonight, and we'll ship you out a free pair of Fully Focused sunglasses.
Okay, cool.
Make sure you like the page, though.
All right, thank you so much.
We appreciate you calling in, definitely. You have a good
All
night.
right.
Thank
You guys have a great night.
Thank you as
Bye.
well.
Thank you.
All right, we appreciate
Bye.
that. My mic's on, right? Nah, I know that it's on now. I knew something sounded weird. But we're back. That was kind of unofficial. We were in the middle of a song. Shout out my boy Young Breeze from Street Religion. One of my favorite songs from him called Goddamn. We were in the middle of that. Exactly.
Goddamn.
Now you're off.
Yeah. Now I'm off.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Exactly. We were in the middle of that song, but I heard in my ears.
We had to rush.
I heard. I was like, wait a minute. I know
You
that
noticed-
sound.
You noticed we had to rush.
It was
Two
a phone
mics
call.
is off.
Uh-huh.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm
Oh my
saying?
God.
Middle of the song.
My glasses are crooked.
Exactly.
Like, yo, crazy.
Shout out to our caller. I believe her name was Erica. She's about to
Yeah.
hopefully inbox us on the Fully Focused fan
She
page
just
right now.
did.
Oh, look at that. She's liked us.
There you
She's gonna
go.
hit us up, and she got a free pair of sunglasses coming.
Shout out to her.
We appreciate your call, and big shout out to Kiaraliz for coming in today. She was easily one of our better guests. Great interview. Yeah, I mean, good.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
get, Ty. Good get.
Yo, she's a great person, so it's
She
easy
is.
for her to have a great interview. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. She seemed very genuine. I really like that she was down for the cause, the anti-bullying, because
Right.
I see a lot of parallels with her and myself. With always kind of been the cool kid, but would always reach out to the kid that is clearly not. You know,
right?
Things like that, and I appreciate that she did that. And kind of just spreading
I
awareness.
never knew you as a cool kid though.
I was one of the cool girls, as I said to her.
I don't know you as the cool kid. I'm
Uh-huh.
just saying.
This guy who brought fucking the comedian over here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Paul Rudd. You can be a comedian too.
Why not?
What do we got going next week? Do you know who our guest is next week?
I will tell you in 2.5 seconds.
Awesome. Well, he does that. I'm gonna plug.
One,
we have tomorrow night.
2.
We have the Fully Focused Podcast Network Mixer event out at Sammy's Patio. $10 at the door. We get K Smooth, Brandy Blaze, Mike Boston, and China. Performing for us. We're also gonna basically just be partying all night. Doors open at.
At 9.
Doors open at 9. Oh,
Jesus.
He's fucking with me over here. We should have never gave him the computer.
Right.
Doors open at 9. I'm sorry. $10 at the door. If you come in with a pair of these bad boys on your face, the Fully Focused Podcast sunglasses, you get $5 off. Not just tomorrow night, but any future event Fully Focused Podcast throws.
Right.
Hell yeah.
And to answer your question,
I remember the question too.
Next week's guest is Johan
Oh,
Almonte,
yes. And
an
Chris
activist,
Brook.
and Chris Brook.
You know what? I knew this because I was talking to Chris the last 3 days, so I'm an idiot for that. But I'm excited for Johan.
Yeah.
What exactly is he an activist for?
So he was part of a program that the mayor started to help transitioning people coming out of the prison system into like trades and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? We want a lot of our people are going into jail and coming out and not having a plan.
Absolutely.
So for that program is big.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to talk about all that with him because it's like, even if you come out of prison with a plan, that's easily foiled by the asshole who has the carrot on the stick, aka the job.
Right.
That can just go, oh no, I see your record, you know.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be good to talk.
It's changing people's lives.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely. It'll be very nice to talk to him about that. Kind of see both perspectives of it too, you know.
Right.
I can't wait to talk to him, and I can't wait to talk to Chris. He has a movie that he's been working on, which is awesome. Chris Brooks, he's from the famous Nobodies originally. I had them on between 8 and 10 years ago. I had them on the Fully
Damn,
Focused
you're
Radio.
old.
Yes, I know.
Wait,
I had famous Nobodies on Fully Focused Radio way back in our formative first couple years. And that's when him, Dutch Rebel, and there was a third member, I forget his name. They were all dope as shit. Chris was obviously no exception. Now he's dabbling in film and making movies and videos and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to catch up with him and see exactly what he's got going on movie-wise.
Now, let me ask you this.
Hit me.
Have you watched our boy Don Hazel's movie?
Yes, actually. So the other day you posted that.
Wait, the whole movie came out?
It came out. It's out. It's on
I'm
YouTube.
just gonna say one thing. It is low budget,
right?
Obviously,
yeah.
But
keep that in mind, most definitely.
But the still a great movie.
It's good.
Still a great movie.
It got a pretty good flow.
Looking forward to the sequel.
Because
it says to be continued
Exactly.
at the end. And another note, I would rather watch that movie than watch any of those low budget sci-fi movies.
Oh, those are bad.
And I like those movies,
Yeah.
like Sharknado and stuff like that. But I would actually like to watch his more than that one.
It was good. It definitely had its good and its bad.
Yes, it did have its
you
bad.
You got to go into it knowing it's low budget.
Right.
Where he
New actors.
Exactly. He didn't hire any actors or anything like that. It's all basically friends and family kind of pitching and getting the job done. My biggest critique was just no one knew how to hold or shoot a gun. Like the guns. Every time a gun was shot in that movie, it took me out of it for a second. But everything else is good. Even the worst of the acting wasn't that bad.
I don't even have any gunshots on my thing. I was gonna do that.
I wish you had it. But that's my only critique. That's
was
not bad.
it that bad? Was it like?
It was.
Or was it
No,
like,
it wasn't that. It was the acting.
It was holding it and
shooting, and
like
people.
sideways and all that.
Not even that.
There's certain things that
very
they could
loose.
have did different.
Yeah.
But
You
the
gotta-
storyline was
Yes.
amazing.
That's awesome.
A lot of the scenes were shot
Yep.
almost perfectly.
Yeah. Really
Other than, the fact of miscellaneous things
Right,
like
yeah.
holding the gun
Random
right
middle.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But overall, it was good. It's
I liked it.
watchable, and it has a good
It's not as
story
bad
to
as
it.
like Tyler Perry though, like his new movie where they're like drinking invisible water. And
I
the
didn't see
guy,
that.
you didn't see that? They have a video out with like in the background in the movie, like they're at a diner, and he's like the background artist is like drinking
No,
empty
actually
water
drink that
and
Well,
like not even
actually,
putting
it's
food
on
in
the
his
same
mouth.
level as the fuck ups are on the same level as that.
Yeah.
I would put them the way they were shooting in the movie was on the same level as somebody drinking.
It was
an empty cup in the
exactly.
back.
That's a great analogy. I never thought of that, but it's exactly like that. The shooting that was being portrayed was exactly like if someone was drinking a big mug of water, but you could tell there's nothing in it. They're clearly faking it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And that's really, I mean, on a low budget film,
Is
if
it-
that's the only
So is it a
critique,
cliffhanger? Like you said, it to be continued.
Yeah.
Is it?
kinda, yeah.
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 I gotta see it.
Yeah. It's all about.
It's It is. It's not a long movie.
45 minutes.
45
Yeah,
minutes.
it's not like feature length or whatever you call it.
But it is a good movie.
It's good, yeah. I liked it.
I watched it multiple times, actually.
Word, hell yeah.
Oh shit.
There you go. So it has rewatch value.
Yes.
So go check out The Gangster on YouTube. It's on Rake's page, yeah?
Yes.
Yep, it's on Rake's. Rake.
I watched it on Don Hazel's page.
Okay. Word.
Well,
So, yeah.
I got the link from his page.
His Facebook page?
Yeah. So
Gotcha. It's on her
look up Don
YouTube
Hazel's
channel, though.
page.
Yeah. Sonny Thompson. Go check out his YouTube channel. The link will be up there. I'm pretty sure I posted it and you posted it recently.
Shout out to them for doing that because they just inspired me to do one.
Yeah, man. Get ready for that shit. We got what I call you, Tyrone Perry over here.
Yeah,
he's
we
gonna be
got some ideas
producing
flowing
movies and
already.
stuff like that. And I got a little acting under my belt.
I might have to reach out to Rika and set that up.
Yeah. I like that.
Really,
Definitely.
nigga?
For really. Shit. You guys got any shout outs before we get out of here?
No, can we talk about this whack ass NBA trades today?
Oh, if we want to get into all that, we can definitely do that. We have
How they keep doing my boy Baz like that?
Baz has been on 14
when
in the
he's
last
been
week.
balling on everywhere he's went, he's been balling.
For the most part, yeah.
And the only reason why he's getting traded is because his contract helps the trades to move along.
Exactly.
Which is fucked up.
He's stuck in one of those contracts. It's like 2, 3, 4 billion.
No, but he's stuck as in like they see him as a value, but they don't see him as a starter.
Right. So we're talking about
per
Shabazz
se.
Napier, just in case anyone doesn't know. Shabazz Napier.
I just think they keep moving him around.
He's
and
been
it's
moved
fucked
around.
up.
And
They need to give him a shot.
It's fucked up because his story started fucked up. Coming out of college, LeBron James tweeted, best point guard in the draft, scoop him up if we can. Miami did, which is the team that LeBron was playing for at that moment in time. Cut to a week or so after the draft, LeBron ships back off to Cleveland.
Yeah.
The Heat's reduced to 10th slot, maybe something like that, you know. And really, he got fucked. If it was the Bron, Wade, Bosch era or whatever, and he slid in there and was able to, I think it
Better
would've
than Swagg's boy Mario Chalmers.
Yo, don't worry about
He's getting tossed around a little bit now too.
Yeah, I never liked Chalmers.
No. Didn't he just come back?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I stopped following him because obviously I don't like his game.
Right.
But it's fucked up how they be treating some of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Especially when they're balling like Baz has been balling.
Yeah,
and they're
he's
not
been
giving him
solid.
a shot.
Yeah, he's been solid. I mean, when he was in Portland, Damian was his biggest cheerleader.
Yep.
Damian
Right.
Lillard said he should be most improved on
And
his
that's
second
the only
year.
reason why he wasn't starting because Dame is there.
And that's fair, exactly. And then he just moved from there to
Brooklyn.
Really didn't get much burn there, right?
Even though he was one of their better players, but
Yep.
that's beside the point.
Shipped him off to the Timberwolves from there, was it?
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't even know he was there. You informed me of that. So they
Yeah.
are playing him really like he's it's unfortunate because of how talented he is.
He's like a hot potato right
But
now.
he's a contract that he helps move other contracts,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
And
It's absolutely correct.
yeah. I mean,
Which
I
is fucked
hope
up.
that he's able to get kind of a solid slot somewhere, even if it's like 6-man somewhere and he's the new Jamal Crawford or something like that. You know, that's nothing to be ashamed of either. Being a 6-man, being the guy off the bench, the first guy on the second unit, you know?
I just need him to get. I want him to get a shot at being a starter because I think once he gets that shot, it's over.
Yeah.
There's no way you can say that he's not a starter after that. You know what I'm saying?
I wish he could have landed here, but with the team as it is, he definitely wasn't going to get any burn. So it's better, I guess, that he didn't. But I would love to see him in Boston.
Listen, remember when he was in college, who was in front of him was Kemba.
Yep, that's true.
And
Oh, yeah,
they
he was
were-
the year after Kemba.
Yeah, so
forgot- year
they
with
were
Kemba, year after.
dynamite together.
Completely forgot about that.
I mean, could
like
work
that.
out. You know what I'm saying?
The only issue is that we do have good.
No, then
backups.
Marcus would play the 2.
Yeah, I would love that. I would see because he'd be happy being home. We would be happy having him,
right?
You know, and I think he could be a solid addition to the team.
Definitely.
Word. Speaking of the Celtics,
we stayed pat.
We
didn't trade nobody.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about that? I like it. I like Danny.
I like that he didn't feel like
paying too much for someone.
No, I feel like he did a good job in the sense that he didn't rush to make a move.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that we should have made a move, but maybe the move wasn't there for us to make.
That's what I think it was the only moves that were there, it was going to cost a Jalen or a Marcus, you know, and we weren't willing to do that for a Cat or a
I mean,
Drummond.
No. If it was
My fingers still talking.
If it was Karl Anthony Towns, I think he would have did it. But I think that Karl Anthony Towns wasn't available because they were trying to get D'Lo there,
right, which is crazy.
Which is putting them together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that was available. So if it wasn't him, then I don't think he obviously he didn't do it.
There was no one else available really.
There was. He could have got Drummond. He didn't want Drummond.
They wanted too much for Drummond, I think, too. So what do you think about the trips?
There's no way they wanted too much for Drummond because Drummond went to the Atlanta Hawks for shit.
Fair enough. What do you think about the potential of Tristan Thompson? We buying him out, or his contract getting bought out, and it's a toss up between us and Miami right now to get him.
I don't think he makes us any better than what we already are.
Really? You don't think?
Thank you.
I think he
I think we're
gives
solid.
us depth.
Nah, I think
he
have
doesn't
that
cost
already.
anything either.
We have that already.
Thank you.
Cantor's balling.
Yes.
Balling.
Tyson's balling.
Yep.
Balling.
And Robert Williams is gonna ball when he comes back.
And we still got Taco.
That's fair. All right,
so if it's not like a complete difference maker like Karl Anthony Towns, then no.
What about Kevin Love? I don't think he's as nice. But that's another potential.
Love would be a good fit.
So
because
he's more power forward.
He adds more rebounds to the team, and he stretches the floor even more to give guys like Tatum and Brown more open space to operate. You know what I'm saying? I like Kevin Love. I don't know. Most people think we need more of a bruiser, but I think that Kevin Love makes us more flexible than Tristan would make us. Gives us that extra shooter if we need it, per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we're really good on shooters right now.
Yeah, but I mean,
even our bigs are.
Yeah, but I mean, let's say we make it and we're in Game 7, and they're freaking doubling on all our shooters, and somebody's having a bad game. You kick it to fucking Kevin Love in the corner, is going in, bro.
Word. I can dig it. I feel like he's like who was it that we got from Golden State a while ago that was like, he was like Kevin Love before Kevin Love was big.
I'm Michael Jordan.
It was not
Stop
definitely
it.
not him.
Get some help.
I can't think of his name, so the analogy doesn't work. Never mind.
Smoke weed every
But you're
day.
happy with the team as it is? For the most
I'm
part?
happy with the team as it is.
Yeah.
All right.
If we do add anybody, it would be nice to add Kevin Love, but we don't necessarily have to add him.
Yeah, he's less likely than Tristan.
Anybody we add right now is just a luxury.
Right.
They're not like a difference maker that we absolutely need. Like I said, if it's not someone the caliber of Karl Anthony Towns or Anthony Davis or someone of that magnitude, then it's not.
So actually, him and I in the car earlier were debating this. What about it didn't? Yes, he ended up in the Clippers. But what about Marcus Morris? You think he could have been a difference maker?
For us?
For us, yes.
You want him back?
Yeah.
I don't want him back.
I would love him back.
I would love him back.
He is
Nah.
a 3-point
I
wet.
would rather him shoot than Marcus Smart.
That's fair. That's very fair. And I love me some Marcus Smart. And I love when he shoots
can't
more
say
than
that about
anything,
either one of them.
not because I like his shot, but how much it pisses most people off that he shoots.
No, Marcus Smart is like Antoine Walker. You love and hate it.
Because he got that
You
something.
hate it when he goes up to shoot. You're like, no,
Not me.
no.
Not
And
me.
then when it goes in, you're like, okay, I'll take that.
I cheer him on every time. Every single time. Like I say top 10. He throws one up top 10. Actually, he's top 5 now. I think he's
That's a
number
shame.
5.
That's a shame.
I love it.
Yo,
Word. We're going into All-Star break. We got Kemba and Tatum on the team.
Cool.
Jalen, snub or fair that he didn't make it?
Fair.
You think it's fair? I'm
He's
on
having
I'm
a
on
good.
the fence.
He's having a good year, but not an all-star caliber year.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about it. I think he's like kind of like really on the fence of being on the cusp of being all-star. Like you said, not necessarily quite there, but having a good year.
Right, right.
So yeah, I think as a Celtics fan, the green in my veins says snub, but I think realistically there were other people that deserved it more than him. Because what's it, only 20 slots total? 10 West, 10 East?
No.
Maybe
it's 12.
Is it 12? I thought it was just 2 lineups. And 2 reserves, I guess.
But no, it's a team, so it's 12.
All right, work.
An active roster is 12.
All right, work.
So it's 12 and 12.
What do you think about they put it in last year, doing it in this year? What do you think about the new draft system they got going on?
I think it makes it it's a nice little twist.
Because
I'm not a fan of all these All-Star games because they don't necessarily mean anything.
Right.
I liked it like when baseball had it that the winner would get
the home field advantage.
Yeah, I
and
think that should be implemented.
I like that a
in
lot.
All
too.
of them.
I think that would be dope as shit too. It can't be done in football because that's done at the end of the season. Hockey and baseball
it's not
could do
done
it.
at the end of the season.
The Pro Bowl?
The Pro Bowl is done
the week before the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So that's the end of the season. The season's over.
No.
We're out of the playoffs and all that now.
Then whoever wins decides who's the home team for the Super Bowl.
You're right. It's before the Super Bowl.
But
I mean,
it doesn't really make a difference in football because they
There's
pick a
no
neutral.
home.
Yeah, they pick a neutral.
So yeah,
site.
that's fair too. That's fair. Football. I mean, hockey and basketball are both halfway through the season. That would be a cool twist to do, but I like that in baseball. It means something. It makes the All-Star game mean something. But I like even better that me working to get a better record than the next guy that I have to play. Earning home court advantage.
Yeah, but I just think it's better for the sport.
Well, absolutely.
For the All-Star game.
For specifically All-Star weekend, especially, yes.
For an All-Star game to define that because right now the All-Star game is nothing. So what happens if you send your star to an All-Star game and he comes back with a broken-ass leg?
Right, exactly. So
you just sent your All-Star, you just sent your whole season to a game that means absolutely nothing, an exhibition game.
That's fair. So do you think they should do the All-Star game at the end of the season? I think that would make most sense. Have some sort of other breakthrough in the middle, but like you said, it would make the game better, I think, because no one's as worried about going too hard because I got a game in 2 weeks. I got a whole off season if I roll my ankle,
I just think it'll be better for the sport if they would make it mean something.
I agree.
They were talking about, speaking of this actually, and I think this caters to fucking the pansies that are offended by everyone everyone should get a participation award every time they do a sport instead of getting a first, second, third, and last fucking trophy. But they were talking about doing a mid-season playoffs. I think the G League's going to
like a tournament?
A tournament in the middle of the season.
That's where your part comes in, where that's a bad idea.
And exactly, I think it's a bad idea. It's more games that mean what? Is that a half a championship? Do you get a half a ring for that?
You get participation trophy.
You get a blue ribbon, which is just
it's like college. They have the tournaments but they're at the beginning of the season, almost like a preseason.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm out with that. XFL starts this weekend. What do you guys think about that?
That's dope.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see
the
it.
XFL. Do you remember when they tried to do that in the early 2000s?
That's Vince McMahon's thing?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I'm extremely with
it. It's going to be better this time around.
Way better this time around.
Because it's more like regular football
than
it was last time.
The first game, I think, is this Sunday on ESPN.
There's more football guys
Wait, it's
involved.
on ESPN?
It's going to be on ESPN, at least his first game. Pat McAfee is the sideline reporter, but sideline reporter in the XFL is not an Aaron Andrews. All right, let's cut to Aaron Andrews now that we're going to the half. An XFL reporter can get in the huddle. An XFL reporter can kind of like go to the sidelines and ask the coach a question or a player a question while they're on, the offense on the field.
We'll see how that works.
No, things like that. Pat McAfee's doing it, and he got.
I know. Let's see how
a lot of.
Let's see how.
A lot of energy towards it.
Let's see how it plays out, because I don't know about going in the huddle.
Hey, that's what they said. But
I'm hip. But that doesn't take away from the fact that we'll see what happens.
That's fair. There are a bunch of new rules. I don't have them in front of me, but some that I can remember are things like, so they almost not penalize you, but they make you want to punt less. Make it so that they want.
Yeah, they're making it more exciting.
So you want to go on fourth down.
Yo, shout out to Rush Nichols.
Hey.
He said you spelled his name wrong.
Oops. Forget what I was saying, but XFL, I'm very excited. Very excited to see what's going on. There's only 8 teams.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
This is not an XFL question though.
Word.
How do you feel about Mookie getting traded?
I'm very sad because him and I know you weren't a big Price guy.
I'm gonna let you get your opinion, and I'm gonna say no.
All right, so I know you weren't a big fan of him. I liked him, but I'm sad to see them both go. I am. What do we get from prospects?
So we got one bona fide MLB up and coming star
prospect, yeah,
and then a bunch of other top prospects, and I think some money, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's bittersweet to see Mookie go.
Yeah.
Because Mookie was my favorite Red Sox on the team.
A recent Red Sox.
Yeah, he's one of mine too.
So it is bad to see him go.
Yes, definitely.
Good riddance to David Price.
Yeah, I know you weren't a fan.
Didn't like the signing when they signed him. Glad that he's gone. I will say, in Mookie's case, when you turn down 4 offers, the last one being 10 years, 350, 380.
Yep.
Of course you're gonna get traded.
Hell yeah. I guess that makes sense.
So don't tell everybody you wanted to stay in Boston when we know you didn't want to stay here,
right? Because
they offered you 4 contracts.
He wanted to stay for his price.
Yes, 425, 400 to 425. And
That's
we're not.
insane.
That is absolutely insane.
I can't imagine.
There's not a soul on this earth that is worth that much.
I can't imagine owning that much money.
You're putting a third of your fucking cap into one player.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not happening.
And you need 10 players just to play a game and some backup motherfuckers
and
too.
You know me, I'm all for trading someone a year early instead of a year late.
Yeah, you're always trying to
get
rid of someone.
You're
always trying to get rid of someone I like.
Now it's time to do it. Get rid of them.
I'm saying it's a good thing to have It's a good thing to have. Look where we are with Pedroia. He hasn't played in fucking 3 years, and we're
still on the roster?
He's still on the roster. We're still paying him top dollar.
Jesus. I didn't know that. He's still on the roster.
It was
Haven't
still
heard his
paying
name
him.
in 2 years.
He's played like 30 games in like 2 years.
Yeah. That's insane.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
This is why they trade people when they meet when stuff like this comes up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to
get nothing.
get nothing and
You'd
be
rather
stuck.
get something than nothing.
That's fair.
If he ain't accepting the offers, get him out of here.
It shows you don't want to be here. You would take less money. We offered you less money. You didn't take it. So don't
Mhm.
tell me that you would stay.
Right, exactly. Damn. Well,
it sucks that he's a generational talent.
Absolutely. And he came up in our farm leagues, right?
Yep.
That's really what hurts.
He was drafted in like the 5th, 6th round.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of good things about Mookie.
Yeah.
But the fact that he wanted 400 plus
That's
million,
retarded.
like, no bueno.
Definitely. We're definitely not live.
That's the wrong number.
No shit.
But just in case we are.
But yeah, shout out to Mookie. I hope he does good in LA.
Hell yeah.
You know
Wish
what I'm
all
saying? But, you know, we're in transition over here in New England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in all aspects.
The only 2 teams that are actually rocking right now.
C's and the B's.
Yeah, C's and the B's.
C's and the B's.
Yep.
The B's are number 1.
Yeah, buddy. Celtics aren't too bad either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sookie.
And we're one of the only teams in not only the East but the league that didn't shake up our roster so much that there's not gonna be a chemistry issue.
Right.
You know? So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's plug.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll be at Sammy's Patio.
Sammy's Patio.
From 9 to 2. For our networking mixer event. Make sure you come out. All artists come out.
Come out.
Network with everyone in the building.
Friday.
You know, let's have a good time. There'll be a few in there. A few people in there celebrating their birthdays. Shout out to JR.
Happy birthday.
You know, just come out, have a good time.
JR's coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Come out, have a good time. Turn up with us and Sammy. You know, we're gonna have it's gonna be a grand old time. You know how we get down.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So
Big Fox.
Right.
Word. Shout out to Erica, our caller.
Right.
She was awesome.
Erica Crew.
You got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Shout out Kiaraliz for coming out. You know, I was calling her Kiaraliz. You know, I was being I'm thinking Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
It made sense
shout
to
out
me.
to her for coming out, you know what I'm
Kiaraliz.
saying? Shout out to my brothers, you know, always and forever.
Yes, sir.
I will shout out I want to shout out my little sister. She's not having a great couple days
Oh, yeah.
because
Kitty problems.
her cat is dying. And she's had her
Which
cat.
one?
She's had her cat for 15
Is it
years.
Sparkle?
Yes.
Damn.
She's had her cat for 15 years. So shout out to my sister. You know, she's not taking it too well right now. But, you know,
that's crazy.
that's life.
You want to shout out all the videos that we played today, too? Or there's artists on them, if you can remember?
We're going to shout out Sandro, Castro, and Auxilla. We want to shout out, who else did we play?
Rush Nichols. Kiaraliz.
Kiaraliz, EJ.
Yep.
Ashy Nux.
I think that was it,
And
right?
then one more, Kai Bills. We're about
Kai
to
Bills.
play.
Big shout out to them guys.
Oh, he's
yeah.
gonna be there too? God damn.
Yeah, man.
Turned up.
So, yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Bean. Let's
to
get
Rush
it.
Nichols, he commented on today. Shout out to Charlie.
Lucius.
Lucius.
There you go. Alex the artist.
Hey.
And everybody else I can't get to right now. But there you go.
Everybody who commented your video on my...
Everybody
on
who
my-
viewed, everybody who looked on.
Word, everyone who commented your video on my status.
Everyone
earlier
who
when I
commented
asked.
on our party watches.
Yes. But everyone
like
who did-
Mike King, you need to fucking stop watching the podcast. Stop watching our pages.
Right.
Facts, yeah.
Texted me.
But everyone who commented video earlier on my link, on my thing, we're going to get your videos in rotation the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
We got about 8 of them.
Yeah.
We usually play about 3 or 4 a week. So
5 a week.
Like 5 a week. This is the exact number I said.
That's the wrong number.
So we'll get them in rotation the next few weeks. Appreciate you guys for commenting that shit. And I think there's an elephant outside.
There's.
What was that?
There's an elephant in the room.
Have you any shout outs or anything like that? Swag?
Shout out everybody on who watched and commented and everything, who interacted. Shout out to you guys, my bros. Shout out to everyone who's coming to the show tomorrow. Remember, get the shades, come in, $5 off at the door. And for every other show after that. After that, the mix is pretty good. We'll be DJing, hosting, and chatting it up. And if you say the special word cheesecake, I'll give you a drink.
Cheesecake.
Another one.
I'm gonna be Diddy all night. Yo, cheesecake. Corona flavored cheesecake.
Another one.
Take that.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in, everyone.
Word. And I just want to shout out Kiaraliz. Came in today. She was
Shout
great.
out to her mom, Dukes, for showing up with her.
Absolutely. She came in with her mom. Her mom held her down. Her mom got us like 20 likes and shit like that too. And views.
Yo, that was lit.
That was lit as shit.
That
So
was
yeah,
lit.
I appreciate you guys for coming in. I appreciate my brothers here, Pex, Swagg. Everyone tuned in. Everyone's coming out tomorrow. And that's about it. Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
Shout out Kyle Murphy, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is last couple games for the Southie Knights, man. Shout out to my little brother. We see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole Southie Knights team. They got senior night tomorrow, and they're finishing off the season strong. They won their last, 3 games in a row, something like that. And the last one was in an extreme fashion by 40 or so points.
Word.
On that note, we don't got anything else to say?
I think I'm good.
Word. See you guys tomorrow night. Until then, be safe.
And stay focused.
Yeah, you're...
Spooky for niggas.
Yo. Yeah. I be tryna get a bag while they envy me. Flippin' packs so my daughter can see a Christmas tree. Fuck niggas hating, we gon' take them out they misery. And if he your homie and he hating, then that's a friend of me. Get it out the mud with my niggas because they build with me. Gave one bitch, hold the stick cause she feelin' me. Last bitch left me, I could tell she couldn't deal with me. You ain't gotta lie on the gang, just keep it real with me. But listen, got some niggas in the jungle going ape shit. I told my mother I can't settle for no day shift. She said, baby, if you want it, gotta take risks. And ever since then I got up in it, had to take shit. Feeling like Jewels when we cooking up in that basement. Long nights talking all night on that pavement. Nigga, this reality. Drama, you gotta face it. Got no hospitality. Fuck around, get a facelift. I be talking money cause everything gotta make sense. Still shitting on them, laughing at them cause they stay pissed. Shit's worth the pot, he said fuck it, we gotta make grits. 100 on the chop, spin his block, tryna make clips. And that's facts, bitch. Chopper make him backflip. Bro, dump the body, we ain't normal, we ain't average. I got it, I'ma stash it. That money coming baggage. All about that green, guacamole and that cabbage.